Oh, sorry, I've got my mouth full, but yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, but I've been rather busy this past month or so since I got back from Poland about just over a month ago now. I've currently started a work experience placement, which I'm really enjoying. Should be doing that hopefully for 6 weeks, and then we'll see what comes of that at the end. Right. So we're going to be joined by our buddy, Mr. 000firestorm. So I'm just going to send the link to him. Yeah, so Sam's got the link, so he should be on with us shortly. Yeah, I'm just eating a scone. Yeah, fruit scone. Anyways, right, so yes, I've started this current work experience placement in a toy shop. I'm really enjoying it. We'll see what comes at the end. So I've been working 4 days a week for 4 hours a day, doing 16 hours overall. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's left me less time to do this stuff, but it's great. It's absolutely great. I'm getting on really well. Other things, I've been a bit less present on this front because I haven't been able to buy as much recently because yeah, I've had to pay a lot of bills this coming month. I'm just forgetting about, but it's all sorted out now, really. So yeah, so well, today I actually went to go and see The Incredibles 2 with my good friend James, and it was good, really good film. Yesterday I purchased the Lego Incredibles game for the Xbox One, personally because I love Lego games. They're very fun and they're quite addictive to play. They give me a bit of a retro feeling and a sort of geeky style as well. So it's another Lego game for me collection. Yeah, so The Incredibles 2, well, I thought that was really good. It was a good film, good continuation. I won't say too much for those who've not seen it yet, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's really good. And then me and my friend just went to McDonald's, and then we made our way home. Just try sending the link through Facebook in case Sam's not got it through email. Just see. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, cherry aid. Oh, this heat. Really, I'm not coping well in this heat. I like the summer and all because it's nice, but I don't do so well in this raging heat, and boy has it been hot this year. Need to search for someone. Come on. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I really need a new computer. Hmm. Hmm. This is getting a bit of pain in the backside. And Facebook is acting slow. Right. Just make sure we've got the link. There we go. That should be enough. Right, so now all we have to do is just wait. So yeah, right, TF Nation. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I can't believe it's been now nearly over a year. Well, it's almost, well, just under a year since the last one. I just cannot believe it's, been already been nearly a year. Seems just like yesterday. And of course, yes, this year we've got the wonderful Stan Bush coming to do a concert. Which reminds me, I'm probably going to take one of my copies of the movie for him to sign the cover. I want to try and get hold of a copy of the soundtrack. I'll see if that can be achievable in the next couple of weeks. Oh, hi, Sam.
Hi, Lawrence.
How are you? You all right?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, sorry the link took long. My right. Facebook. Yeah, how have you been?
Not bad. Just being patient. Less than just over 2 weeks away for the till TF Nation.
Can't believe it.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
yeah, so I now have got my transport booked. Yeah, so you and John have booked yours then as well. Huh?
Yeah, we're all booked. We've been booked for about a week or so now, so we're all prepped and ready to go.
That's great. I was just talking about it actually. Can't believe it's been nearly a year since last time.
Yeah, the time goes quick when you think about it. I mean, it's like if you think about TF Nation in this way, Lawrence, it's how most people describe it. You know, come TF Nation.
Yeah, no, well, it seems, isn't it? It's like a sort of a family gathering, isn't it?
Well,
for all of us.
I mean, the time schedule itself. Because if you work it out, you know, you go in August, then after that you kind of got Christmas, and then after Christmas it's New Year's, and then by New Year's it's like 8 months to go. Then by March it's 5 months. So really, it comes so quick.
Mm. The thing, because obviously I met up with you back in February in Digicon. Yes. So yeah, so it'd be great to see everyone again, and of course meet all the first timers this year. I just cannot wait for the Stan Bush concert. I really can't.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that. That is very much the highlight. I actually found out that I think he's been touring because he was at I think he was at San Diego Comic Con. So I think he's been around touring.
He's touring conventions around the world.
Yeah. So his next stop's looks like his next stop's going to be us.
Yeah, that'd be great. I can't. I just can't wait for it. I really can't. It's so. You've seen The Incredibles 2, haven't you?
Yes, I have seen it. Very, very.
Yeah, well, I went today. I really enjoyed it.
15-year wait, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, it was. That's the thing about them. You know, if there's a very long period in between the movie and its sequel, that gives it time to build up a really good story, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Very similar, you know, kind of like with Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. You know, there was an over 10-year gap between those, but they did well. But Toy Story 3 was great.
Well, I think Pixar themselves are just a great company. They really know how to make good films.
Yeah.
Plus, they don't make them that often. There's always a couple of years between each film.
Yeah, well, the thing is now Disney do a lot of computer CG films themselves, don't they?
Yeah, well, Disney kind of picked it up off Pixar because, I mean, Pixar was the game changer. I mean, when Pixar came along, 3D animated films that didn't exist, didn't really get them. And Pixar changed the game and made it a success.
Yeah, I mean, Toy Story was the movie that changed the animation, kind of changed the animation industry, wasn't it, for movies?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then that guy from Disney who left, who started DreamWorks, but DreamWorks had a habit of doing a very similar type of film to what Disney and Pixar were doing.
Well,
because like they're
DreamWorks, in a way, I suppose, their own thing, but I mean, the reason Disney kind of partnered up with Pixar was because Pixar was very much. I think Disney saw them as a bit of a big competition, even a threat, because. But basically, the story goes that Pixar approached Disney with the whole idea of Toy Story, but Disney weren't interested. So Pixar went ahead and made it themselves, and after it was such a success, Disney kind of realised, oh, bloody hell, this is really a competition here. So they didn't buy them out in a way, they just partnered up with them, because Pixar, in a way, is still Pixar, but it's a kind of like a partnership with Disney. It's why everything is now Disney Pixar. I mean, technically, the very first Toy Story film is purely a Pixar film. Disney had no involvement. I think it was Toy Story 2 onwards.
Film,
Sorry?
It was actually still marketed as a Disney film, wasn't it?
No. It had nothing to do with Disney.
But it has the Disney logo on it when you put the film on.
It does now, because obviously Disney are partnered with Pixar and kind of own it. But Toy Story 1, the very first Toy Story film, has absolutely no connection to Disney. When Pixar made Toy Story 1, Disney had zero involvement. The only reason Toy Story 1 has Disney's logo on it now is because obviously Pixar is part of Disney, but historically Toy Story 1 is purely Pixar. Disney have nothing to do with it. They had zero involvement.
Yeah, well, that was interesting. I didn't really know that. I thought that it was still, Toy Story was still kind of a Disney and Pixar film.
No,
I thought that Disney had some involvement in the 2D anime. Pixar had, because if you look at some of the on the end credits of like Aladdin, Pixar did some stuff for them prior to the CGI films.
Pixar kind of had a very, very limited involvement in certain projects, but it was more to do with kind of like basic early CGI stuff. They were before they became the company that they are. They were more or less I think they were like a 3D rendering company. Toy Story was what made Pixar into the industry it is today.
Yeah, so I say George Lucas, I think, originally created the computer division.
Yeah, he was heavily involved.
That's what became Pixar.
Yeah, they were hugely involved.
So, have you made any new purchases recently, or?
No, I haven't got any purchases. I have just successfully got myself a commission. At TFN, one of the artists, if I've commissioned something that I'm going to be hopefully picking that up when I go to TFN in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I've paid for it. I'll be paying when I get there, but that's about the only thing.
So anything? So you're thinking about your TF Nation shopping list, or?
To be frank, I haven't really got a shopping list this year. I'm just going to play it by ear. I mean, I'll definitely be paying a visit to Build-A-Bear. Friday, I'll be off into Birmingham. You're welcome to come, Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, well, I think we'll all be going. We all planned to go, didn't we?
There's a couple of us, yeah. We'll be nipping into Birmingham City Centre on the Friday, and I said I'll be off to Build-A-Bear, 100%. So paying a visit to a really nice little Japanese place that I know that does great ramen. I don't want to go there. But
food place, is it?
Yeah, it's a good little food place I know of. It's in this Bullring shopping centre. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really got anything in mind listed for TF Nation purchases. I'm just going to play it by ear when I go to see what's what. Sometimes it's easier to do that, really.
It is, yeah. I don't really have. Well, last year, the only thing I knew I definitely wanted to go away with was my G1 Megatron, and I got him. So I realised just how fortunate I was to get him, because I think he was the only one I saw.
Oh yeah, you can sometimes have pretty awesome finds. I mean, I'd say limited as well. It kind of depends on what you're looking for. But it's always good to find that little gem that you're after.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Just say. So We heard when Lizzie will be coming down because she said she hopefully wants to come on Thursday, doesn't she?
She is coming Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she originally going to get a lift from a friend, or?
I believe she is. I know she's definitely coming up Thursday. I don't know when,
Yeah.
but possibly in the afternoon, but I know she's coming up Thursday.
Yeah, I think I should be getting the same coach as you guys.
What coach number is it?
I'm not. I just checked. My sister booked the coach for me. I should have the email.
Because I've got it on my phone. The details. Should be the NX327. Should be the coach.
I think that's it. I need to get my sister to reshoot. My sister asked me for my email address this morning. That's probably why she wanted to email the ticket to me. Yeah, I'll find that out. I think that is the same one. Yeah, I've got an open return, so I can go. Obviously, I'll be going. Because obviously the coach that you get will probably be calling at Leicester on the way back. So
It should do. Should definitely call up to that area. Oh, because we're getting the roughly 9:30 bus Thursday morning. Yeah. Monday, I believe, it's 2.
Yeah, and as I say, you because you'll be on it for most of the day, won't you? I mean, I'm lucky. I'm only an hour away from Birmingham, so
yeah, it's about 4.5 hours, I think, in total.
Blimey. A long journey, but you get is it a half an hour stop you get somewhere at the services?
Yeah, roughly about that. Well, yeah, kind of roughly half an hour.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy lately because I've recently started a new work experience placement. So I've been doing that for 6 weeks. I've been working 16 hours in a toy shop in Leicester. I ain't getting paid. It's just it's just a work experience placement, but I'll see what comes of it at the end.
So I think they might keep you on full time as a permanent employee.
Well, it depends. I don't know. I mean, they've not said anything yet, but I won't ask anything. I'll just wait until the end of it and see what they say. Because my aim is to find part-time work to begin with. I've been out of work for a while, but I think I'm kind of getting. I think I'm kind of feeling ready to kind of ease myself back into work. So
it's always best to ease yourself back into work. It could be a bit of a transition, really, going from unemployed to employed, especially if you're unemployed for a long time.
Yeah, see, I haven't done any work of any kind yet this year. The last placement I did was in a warehouse. Not last year, but the year before. Before I moved into my flat. I know John says he's working. I'll send the link to a few others, see if they want to come on.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was working. Thought he wasn't, unless he switched shifts, maybe.
You spoke to Tony lately?
Yeah, saw him a few days ago.
Yeah, because Lizzie came up to see you, didn't she? Because as I've heard, Lizzie and John, they're together now.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy for them.
Aye, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So I haven't had the opportunity to watch any more MLP yet, just because I've been very busy. I've been sorting out lots of financial stuff. This month has been a bit tough financially, so I'm not. I'm planning not to buy anything else now till any sort of pleasurable purchases till TFN.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to do that. Save a bit of money and all that. But
I've got quite a big one saved for when I go.
Oh yeah, I've got a bit of money saved. I'm selling some stuff on eBay at the moment as well to see if I can maybe brush up a bit more money. Yeah, we'll just see. I mean, I don't really know if I've got any big ambitions to buy anything from TFN this year. I mean, I've always said that commission's not really. Yeah, obviously that's a bit different. But I mean, in the range of Transformers like figures, I'm not sure. I've no idea. Yeah.
You think you'll probably come away with something though, won't you?
Well, probably. I usually do. I haven't really got any thoughts. Usually, I don't go there with a plan. I usually just go there and see, anything I fancy. I usually find that's
I'll definitely have to buy one or two bits off Toy Food because they donate to charity. So I'm gonna get something from them, definitely.
Because I mean, the last time I actually had something on my list that I really wanted to buy, I couldn't find it. I've spent almost a full day walking around and trying to find it, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Did you get it eventually?
I did eventually, yeah. Can't remember what it was now, actually, but I think I've still got it. Sure, I have. But I often find if you don't go with a list, you'll end up finding like something that a few years ago you thought, oh, I must buy that, and you never did, and it's there. It is. If you go with a list, chances are you're not going to find half of what you're looking for because it won't be there. Sod's law, really.
Yeah. I'd say so much of what I bought last year I bought off Nick. I bought a few bits off Toy Fu. I can't remember his name, or I found my G1 Megatron that's what I'm really glad I found.
Yeah, there's always a solid amount, of availability. Always something you can find.
I dare say we'll be going to HMV, won't we, on the Friday in Birmingham?
Oh yeah, we'll most likely drop there at some point.
Yeah. Trying to think, I might see if I can buy a Transformers DVD or something and get it signed by some voice actors.
Well, I'll definitely be wanting to get my the original Transformers movie. I'll see if it's getting that signed by Stan Bosch. That'd be pretty awesome.
You're gonna be bringing that with you?
Oh yeah.
Have you got it on video? Have you got it on video or DVD?
DVD. I've got like 4 versions. I've got the original release, the special edition release, the 25th anniversary edition, and the 30th anniversary edition.
Yeah, I've got about 3 copies of it. I've got the original 25th anniversary and the 30th anniversary edition, I think. Yeah. Have you been watching any Transformers to prepare, or?
Not really. I mean, I'm kind of working my way through Star Trek Deep Space Nine on Netflix, so it's kind of taking up most of my evenings. I'm just kind of working my way at the moment. But yeah, I mean, as I said, at the moment when it comes to what I'll buy, I'll just play it by ear. I usually do, because sometimes it's easier to do that, because I don't have a lot of room, so I'm not really into buying anything too bulky. I've got nowhere to put it.
Yeah, same here. I'm already partially run out of room. I have to keep making space for some things, you know.
Yeah, it's just I suppose all about space, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, I am doing something. I am thinking about other conventions next year as well.
Which one would you like to go to?
I wouldn't mind to do SunnyCon.
The what?
SunnyCon.
Oh, which one's that?
It's an anime convention. I've never been, but it's been running now for quite a while. And there's two.
Whereabouts is it?
Yeah. There's one in Edinburgh and there's one in Newcastle. I'm going.
Yeah, will you and John be going to Digicon next year?
Maybe. I don't know yet, mate. I mean, it'll probably be on the list. I mean, if I did go to SunnyCon next year, then I probably wouldn't be going to TFN next year, because SunnyCon, at least the one I want to go to, is roughly, if I'm right, is a week before TFN next year. So if I go to that,
yeah, so it'd virtually clash, wouldn't it? You need a lot of money. We'd all need to save a lot of money to do both.
Well, you need a lot of money to do 2 conventions in the space of 2 weeks. So
yeah,
I'll just have to see, mate. I mean, as I said, I'm considering it, because I've never been to it. It's been on my list for a few years now to go and do SunnyCon. So definitely on my list, on my list of things to do. You got any conventions you wanting to do next year?
Well, depending obviously on who goes to TF Nation and what's going to be there, I suppose I might do that. And obviously, if you and John maybe head up to Digicon, if you're going to be at Digicon, there's no pressure. I might go back to Doncaster for that weekend. I'd definitely like to do another Comic Con. At some point, I really want to do a Pony or Brony Con.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. I'd love to do that. But in a lot of ways, it's just time more than anything.
It is, yeah.
You've got the time to do what you want to do.
Because John's, he's going to be off to Benidorm, isn't he? Oh, hi, Tony.
All right.
Ah, we are joined by the Lord of Master Chaos himself.
Aye. Got to find bits and pieces. Everything's moved around. So you boys ready for? I know you are, Sam. So, are you ready for TFN then, Lawrence?
Oh yes. Yep, I can't wait for it.
Excellent. Yes.
Can't wait for stand.
Hold on. So I'm ready. Look, wreck and roll.
I've got both those t-shirts. The
three, mate. 3.
3.
Yeah.
3 of them.
There's a McAdams one as well, which I've got.
Ah, right.
Just hang on a minute.
Yeah, I can't wait for Stan Bush.
No, me neither.
I've heard he's on tour now. Like he's been at San Diego Comic Con.
Sam, move your camera down. I can't see because where your face is the fucking bars where we are. There we go. No, I think he just did because they announced Bumblebee, didn't they, and stuff like that. So I think he was there just for that, you know.
Yeah.
Which, what do you guys think about fucking the new Decepticon that's Starscream, but it's now Blitzwing for some reason?
It's Starscream. It looks like G1 Starscream. How can it be Blitzwing? That makes no sense.
Do you know what I call it? Absolute bollocks.
Quite a lot of people are of the same opinion, mate.
Because you know what, though? All right, let me just turn this down. So I'm playing Star Trek Online. They've just released the expansion. I'm now a Jemadar, so you know.
I need to set that up. Actually, I haven't played it in months.
It's on. If you've got Xbox One or PS4, it's on there as well. That's where I'm playing.
Yeah, I started playing Star Trek Online, but I haven't been on it for ages.
Well, they've just done a new expansion for it. It's called Victory's Life.
To be honest, I haven't actually bought any Xbox Gold since March. I ran out.
No, you can still play it. Xbox Gold just means you can get free games and stuff.
Yeah.
Does that mean they've unlocked the Gamma Quadrant now?
Yeah, I'm currently in the Gamma Quadrant right now. I'm right near. I'm in the. I'll tell you where I am. I am in the Alt system, which is about 20 light years from the Bajoran wormhole. So right.
I think I'll let it run the update.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, what was I saying before?
Talking about the fact that obviously that Starscream is not Starscream, but it's Blitzwing.
Do you know, saying shit like that puts me off the fucking movie.
You think I definitely will go and see Bumblebee. I actually saw the trailer for it today at the cinema. This was the first time I've seen the trailer in full.
But do you know what though? As with all the Bayverse movies, I've just stopped caring.
He's not directing it.
No, but it's Bayverse, isn't it? Whatever you say, it's Bayverse.
He's still the producer on the movie.
Yeah, he's still the producer on it. Yeah, and I've just stopped caring because whatever they say it is.
Hasbro are going to reboot the theatrical franchise, aren't they? After this,
do you know? Yeah, I really want them to as well. This is a reboot I'm actually actively seeking because generally I don't like reboots, as everybody knows. There have been some exceptions. Spider-Man: Homecoming is the example to that. I didn't mind the Amazing Spider-Man. I thought Andrew Garfield's Spidey was all right, but
I preferred Garfield to Tobey Maguire, but
everybody does. Do you know? Because I watched them fairly recently, and Tobey Maguire is horribly miscast as Spidey. I mean, the first one came out in 2002.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just stopped caring now. I just want a G1 movie. That's all I want.
Well, I think that's what they're aiming for with the Bumblebee film.
Well, you can't have a G1 movie and have G1 Starscream in there. Then suddenly, oh no, he's not Starscream. He's fucking Blitzwing. Huh? Do you want me to hate this movie further?
We've got a viewer.
No, misinformation, maybe.
We've got a viewer. Could it be Carl?
Do you know, because every time there's a Bay movie, Michael Bay goes, oh, Megatron's not in this one, and of course he's in it. You know?
Yeah.
Only before the battery dies because it's nearly dying. But
did you have a good birthday, Tony?
I did, thank you, yeah, I did. I got some, a bit of everything, really. I got some Marvel stuff, I got some Transformers, I got a Transformer, I got a fuck ton of cash of people as well. And that's going into the TFN funds.
You bought any new games at all recently?
No, I haven't really. I did get this bad boy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the look of him. He's nice.
Oh, he's lovely. He is ropey in parts, but
isn't he the American exclusive?
No, we've got it in our shop. Oh, we did have it in our shop.
Oh, right. I didn't realise. I thought it was only exclusive on Amazon America.
Yeah, well, it might have been, but we got him in. The only problem is his backpack here. It's a bit empty. If you could have just folded them up somehow, a bit better. That's a bit unsightly as well.
If I can ask on here, is it the Entertainer you work at, Tony?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a work experience placement at my local store there at the moment.
Ah, cool. Oh, well,
I'll be doing that for 6 weeks.
There's a lad that's coming to TFN that works in the Leicester store, so you probably know him.
Who?
Guy called, I think it's Lee.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, I don't know.
I'm sure he works in the Leicester store. I'll find out and let you know.
There's no Lee there. I haven't met any Lee. I've been there for nearly 2 weeks now.
Oh, right. He must work in a different store than another store in another part of town. But he told me he's from Leicester.
Yeah.
So it might be a different store.
So I think there's only one that's the Entertainer in Leicester, though.
Oh, that's what he told me anyway.
Yeah.
So, and I did get this as well off my best friend. Yee. Oh yeah, I love Rocket, and he comes with a little baby Groot. I am Groot. So, yeah, a good birthday was had by all. I didn't pay for a fucking drink at all at Spiders. Well, apart from one drink. Sorry, no, 2 drinks. One drink, the first drink I got when I got in, I got there. And the other drink I bought was for my friend Crystal, whose birthday was Sunday. So at midnight, I bought her a drink. But yeah, I'm so excited. I am fucking chomping at the bit to get there. I really am.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of at the point now where I just want it to come.
Well, my last payday is Friday, and a few hundred quids of that is going into my TFN fund, and I should have. I'm not bragging or anything, but £1,000 to spend.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been saving up.
We should be about equal there, Tony. I've been saving up weekly since the end of August last year. So.
Yeah, I've been saving up as well for the last few months and that, and I'm just gonna go. Hello, Black Zarek. Meet your new daddy.
I'm gonna be honest, Tony. Hopefully, it isn't going to jinx you. But what are you? I mean, the only thing that I was just thinking about the whole Black Zarek thing. It's so likely, but isn't there a slim possibility somebody could have put a deposit down on it?
Doubt it. That's not how Tofu works, is it?
Oh, Tofu, yeah.
They're charity, so.
Yeah. So basically, the thing is, I don't mind paying Tofu prices because I know it goes to charity. And the fact is, everybody should buy something from Tofu. Everyone, even if it's just a couple of quid, it doesn't matter. Just everybody should buy something from Tofu at TFN.
Yeah, last year, I was trying to think, I bought a couple of Rescue Bot figures from them.
Oh, cool.
I definitely picked up 1 or 2 other things as well.
Oh, cool. No, that's cool. The good thing about Tofu is they get some great stuff.
Yeah.
They get some really top quality fucking G1, like rare G1, i.e. Black Zarek. If anybody's seen Thew's vid, it's stuff like that, stuff that you do not see at conventions at all.
Yeah.
You can walk around any Transformers convention, a BotCon and stuff like that, and the likelihood of you seeing something like a Grandus or a Black Zarek or a Sky Gary are next to nil. But you'll come across an Overlord, a Starsaber, and things like that. You'll see those guys because they're not as rare as the others. They're still rare, but they're not as rare as some of the others.
Yeah.
But like I said, Tofu goes, oh yeah, you like your rare fucking Japanese stuff? Well, there's all this,
Yeah, have either of you guys seen this series on Netflix? This documentary series called "The Toys That Made Us."
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Have you seen the 80s episode, the Transformers episode? How they?
Yeah.
It's really quite interesting how it all originated.
Yeah, and the fact is, they talked to Bob Budiansky who we met last year, and they talked to Aaron Archer, who we're going to be meeting this year. So, and I'm like, I met him, and we're going to be meeting him. Which is pretty cool. But do you know what? I like it because it's kind of a sort of light-hearted look at things instead of being actually clinical and. You know what I mean? It's real light-hearted. Yeah. And I tell you what, is a good show to watch on there as well. It's a documentary about Funko Pops.
What is a documentary about Funko Pops on there?
Yeah, it's called it's Funko, the Story of Fun, I think it's called. And yeah, it's really good, yeah. And they speak to Elvira and Robert England and Kevin Smith and a few other people about having themselves been made as Funko Pops. Because everybody likes a Funko Pop. If you don't have one, you're lying. Everybody's got a Funko Pop. I've got 16 of them, me.
Yeah.
What were they again? Those pop vinyl things.
Yeah. These bad boys.
Oh yeah. Do you take yours out of the box then?
Yeah. But the good thing about
I
pop
don't.
vinyls is you can put them back in the box.
Yeah.
You know, it's not one of them that once it's out, it's out. You can put them back in if you want. I mean, I know they're not going to be worth anything, so I like to keep them out. But this is one of my absolute
I've got,
favourites.
I've got all the Power Ranger ones, the original Power Rangers ones, and I've got a Crash Bandicoot one.
This is my absolute favourite. It's Locutus of Borg. And they've got the Borg grey effect as well. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what, lads? Keep more of this, you know? I've got a Fourth Doctor, but he's fell down the back of me fucking TV thing, so I have to try and get him back from there. But the thing is, though, I mean, it's not just figures they do vehicles as well. So you can get Deadpool's fucking chimichanga van, and you can get a TARDIS for the Doctor and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And Ecto-1 for the Ghostbusters and that. And the Funko Pop that's at the top of my list is Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because it's slightly bigger. But then I hear reports that in B&M they've got a large Ant-Man, Giant Man for like for £10.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the only time finals is normally when I've been in collector shops. Like all the ones I've actually got, the Power Rangers and the Crash Bandicoot, I bought in a collector shop in Brussels, in Belgium, when I was with my dad, because they had ones there before I'd never seen.
Well, I got most of mine are from cons and that, and then I think I got a couple from HMV, and then I've had a couple as birthday presents as well, you know, in the past. And but Entertainer's got them now. HMV's got them. Game have got our game in town has got fucking loads. They've got everything from Star Wars, or Tesco have got them as well. But they've got Star Wars, like Overwatch, like Assassin's Creed, like a lot of the video game ones, and then they've got like Masters of the Universe and
Harry Potter.
Yeah, there's a load of Harry Potter ones, yeah. But the thing is, though, you can't collect all of these things. You just can't. There's no way. Because
and pony ones.
But the thing is, that's it. There's My Little Pony, there's Disney ones, there's Star Trek ones, there's Star Wars ones, there's every conceivable version of Batman there's a pop vinyl for. Because there's the comic book version, there's the 66 version, there's the Justice League movie version, and then there's variations of that. Then there's the comic book version, which I've got, and then there's the Joker Batman, which I've got as well. And then you've got the Rainbow Batman, every single colour of the Rainbow Batman. You know, so you just can't collect. There's no way you can collect them all.
No, it's just all the franchises you like. You know,
well, not even that. I say
there's something for everyone, isn't there? You know, it's one.
Except there's no Nintendo ones at the moment. Although they are doing Pokemon though soon.
Yeah.
There's no Mario. There's no Link and stuff like that. I think because Nintendo put the kibosh on them and went, no, we're making amiibos, you know, instead, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you never know, it might happen. Because I want all the horror guys as well. I want Pinhead, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, the Tall Man from Phantasm, if they do one. It, both versions of it. You know, there's no Dawn of the Dead ones. I'd have them. Because you can have the four main characters.
Whether to get the 2017 movie Power Ranger ones. I've been thinking whether to get them.
Well, yeah, they're not too bad then, to be fair. I loved that movie. I thought it was great.
Yeah, but you know that they're not continuing it. It's been officially the sequel.
Hasbro bought them out and they're going to continue it.
Oh, I heard they were going to do a new movie, but I thought it was going to be another reboot.
You've set up a fucking sequel because it went Tommy Oliver, and I'm like, fucking Green Ranger, come on. You know, there's no need to reboot it. Why reboot it? You've already got the franchise.
Like, it didn't do very well financially at the box office.
Well, the problem is it won't. I mean, even Hasbro know this because any Power Rangers film that Hasbro do, live action Power Rangers film, will not make a lot of money because the only people that go and see it are people that grew up in the 90s and grew up with Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's your problem, yeah. I mean, it's not like Transformers where when the first movie came out, the nostalgia buzz for Transformers had kicked in big time.
Yeah.
Because back in those days, I mean, this is fucking 13, 14 years ago, yeah? when Dreamwave had the Transformers license and sort of like 2001, 2002 time, when G1 Transformers were everywhere. They'd been reissued. They were in Toys R Us. They were everywhere. Transformers was back, right?
Yeah.
And then
became the big, that had been a reboot that generations there've been several generations already grown up.
Yeah, and there was rumblings that they were making a movie, and I think, don't forget this is sort of still early days of the internet, and things were going around, people were getting the know, but like you said, only people are going to go see Power Rangers are people who grew up with it in the 90s and parents and kids, because the kids will want to go see any Power Rangers film. But then again, you can reboot it, I guess, because every series of Power Rangers is technically a reboot as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this TV series has always maintained continuity.
No, but I mean, fundamentally though, I mean, like when you've got SPD's different to Mystic Force, that sort of thing. But they do. Yeah. You're right. There is a sort of a thin connection that connects them.
They only very, very recently, I think in the last 4 or 5 years, they actually officially connected all the series.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly how they did it, but they've officially, about 5 years ago, they officially...
Yeah, it was in Super Megaforce. You finally got this kind of... You had in Samurai, you had the Clash of the Red Rangers special, when that explained that RPM actually took place in an alternate universe. But they found a way to still make it canon.
Oh, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Power Rangers, but I can appreciate Power Rangers, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'll watch the film and...
So you'd have been the generation before that, Tony. You'd have been like the G1 Transformers.
Well, yeah. I mean, when Power Rangers came out, I was... when did it come out in the UK? What, 94, I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have been 14 and I was in that, I'm so cool, I'm 14, I'm nearly an adult, I can do whatever I want, I'm trying to get a girlfriend, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And I'm reading Wordsworth and having intellectual conversation with my friends, that kind of fucking jackass.
Yeah.
As well as round at home going, oh, fucking hell, Kevin the teenager, I'm writing poetry, I'm trying to get a girlfriend, all that sort of stuff. And I think it was one of those things where it just kind of sort of bypassed me, if you know what I mean. I think I've watched a few episodes over the years, and I just going, yeah, you know what? I mean, yeah, they are very similar, but then again, I'm a big Godzilla fan. I love Godzilla movies, and it's the same thing.
Doesn't King of the Monsters look great?
Yes, it fucking does.
Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Mothra. So there's going to be a lot more than just those three.
In this movie, no. In the next movie, well, no. What they're doing is the next film is Godzilla. They shouldn't call it Godzilla 2. It should just be called Godzilla King of the Monsters. Right?
Is this after this that reboot film of Godzilla? That's
it's the sequel to the this fella.
Yeah, because weren't they going to do a King Kong? Weren't they going to do King Kong versus Godzilla?
Yes, I was getting to that. Yeah, the next legendary film is going to be King Kong 2. Then it's going to be King Kong versus Godzilla, and then whatever technically the third Godzilla film. Oh no, wait, hang on, I'm getting me confused now. And you got Godzilla, then Kong, then Godzilla King of the Monsters, then Kong 2, then it's King Kong versus Godzilla, and then what I think they're going to be doing, probably Destroy All Monsters. And it's little things in this trailer that made me go, like the fact that they call King Ghidorah Monster Zero, and he has his yellow gravity beams, and I'm like, yep. And then Rodan looks fucking huge. And then Mothra when she unfolds her wings out. Now, I think Elle from Stranger Things, who's obviously in the trailer, she is going to be, quote unquote, in contact with Mothra, i.e. the little twins.
Yeah.
She's going to fill that role, which is no bad thing, updating it. Yeah, I can see that. And because nobody's going to accept two twin little women. It's not going to happen, is it? And yeah, and I'm like, yep, I'm fucking all in for this. And then, you know, see this big bad boy again and go, rah.
Yeah.
Screonk, as it says in the
He
comics.
looks good. He looks like he's a good figure. That looks very good.
This is the SH Monster Arts figure.
Yeah.
Oh, is fucking pointy. This will take your eye out. I've got this one, and I've got. Oh, let me get the other Godzillas out. That's what she said. I've got.
My hope is that TF Nation, that Nick might have another few Kamen Riders. Figures.
Oh, most likely, absolutely, most likely. Yeah, I have.
I love Kamen Rider because I love Kamen Rider,
which is Destroy All Monsters. This is Final Wars Godzilla, which I think is the best version of the suit. I think. And then I've got. So this is the thing. This is a SH Monster Arts one, and this is a NECA one. Can you already see the difference?
Yeah.
My sister got me this for Christmas, so I love it, but it's massively inferior to this. So I've got, you know, a multitude of Godzilla, so I can go. Rrr. Actually, wait, I've got another one. Wait. I've put him away. And I've got a Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. There he is. Everything's fucking falling down. I have a plush one as well.
Oh, that's quite cute.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. I have a plush Godzilla, and he's so cute. So I've got 4 Godzillas, and he's about the. Do you know what? He's about the same scale, just about. So I've got 4 Godzillas. I'm so happy. Yeah. So Godzilla. I just need a place for him. I've got nowhere to put him at the moment because my bedroom is like a fucking tip. And the rest of my house is just fucking tip as well. I've just got to sort everything out. So, yeah. But yeah, Godzilla. It should be King of Monsters would be better title.
Yeah. Okay, just talk about yourselves for a few minutes, guys. I'm just going to go and satisfy my nicotine craving.
Okay. So yeah. Aquaman looks great as well.
Yeah, it does. I will 100% admit, however, I do not like the look of Shazam.
Oh, do you know? I think it looks all right, to be honest.
It just comes across, in my opinion at least, it just comes across as, well, kind of stupid.
Yeah, because the thing is, he is still a kid, even though he's in a man's body.
Well, yeah, I can get that, but it just doesn't... I don't know, there's just something about it that just really puts me off.
The thing is, though, it's a trailer. You can't judge a trailer.
I know. Well, Aquaman, I'm kind of got a bit of a hope for that it'll be good. Yeah, I might be looking at Shazam a bit too deeply, but it just the whole thing just came across as being a bit too, just I don't know, too silly.
Yeah, but I think the first part of the movie is going to be that, right? And so I think maybe kind of like in the style of Deadpool.
Yeah, I can go with that.
You know, and I think the first sort of hour may be a bit silly, a bit this, that, and the other. But then when the villain shows up, which is, I believe, is Mark Strong as Dr. Zarana.
Yeah, I don't know.
And when it becomes that part, I think it'll become a proper superhero movie. So
I will say this for sure. My God, does the live action Teen Titans look shit?
Yeah, it does a bit, yeah.
What have they done to Starfire?
Yeah, that's what happened as well.
Don't worry. Starfire will look great in the actual series when we add everything. She looks shit. She doesn't even look like Starfire. Starfire should have orange skin, green eyes, and red hair. And her ability is basically green fire. It's what it looks like, green fire.
It's green energy blasts, I believe it.
Yeah, but in this, she looks terrible.
Yeah, she really does. I'm not overly impressed with it, to be honest. So I'm just putting some.
And I stand by my belief as well that it is not Robin. It is
Nightwing.
Yes, thank you. It's clearly Nightwing, not Robin.
Well, it's Dick Grayson, so it's the first Robin. So yeah, it will be Nightwing, and I think it's before he becomes Nightwing. So everything's just fell down. Hang on. So it's before he becomes Nightwing.
I really get the feeling that recently DC just don't care.
The movies, yeah, but that Teen Titans a TV show, and apparently it's going to run with all the others that are on, because the TV shows, from what I hear, I've not actually watched them proper yet. They're on the list. Don't worry, boys and girls. I think they're going to run thingy, and I think they're going to tie it in somehow. But it's just like what, like another thing as well is they've cast fucking what's his face from Signs, Joaquin Phoenix as a Joker in a new Joker film.
Oh yeah.
Why? We don't need a Joker film.
Well, apparently it's an origin story.
But that's the thing with the Joker, right?
Doesn't have an origin story. Well, I know there's that special graphic novel we did where Joker tells like 4 different stories of how he became to be. But you don't know.
Yeah, Killing Joke.
Yeah.
It's a good. If you've never read it, read it.
I've read it.
Now I'm talking to the people at home. If you've not read it, read it. Don't watch the film. Film's good, but it ain't the comic book. Alan Moore as well. So the guy who did Watchmen wrote it, so he knows his stuff. And the thing is, though, we don't. The thing with the Joker is we don't know who he really is. Batman, he doesn't even know who he really is, because the Joker doesn't really know who he is anymore.
Yeah.
It even says in the comic book. I like the fact that my origin is multiple choice. Because I think some elements of it are genuine, but why do we need a movie to tell us that? I don't get it. And the fact that they've recast him and not Jared Leto.
Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Jared Leto because he really did have a bit of a hard time, considering that when Suicide Squad was first kind of unveiled, it was heavily hinted that Joker was the main villain. And from what I gathered, he was supposed to be, but they cut out a vast majority of the scenes that Joker was in.
Yeah, to make it a bit more supernaturally and and things like that. And it didn't need to be that.
Didn't he almost sue the film company at one point?
Supposedly, I don't know how true that is. You know what I mean? It's a bit odd.
I liked him. I liked his Joker. I mean, my favourite Joker is always going to be, I think from a voice perspective, is Mark Hamill, but live action, my personal favourite is
Cesar Romero. Heath Ledger.
Thank you, Heath Ledger. Couldn't remember his name now.
I got these scars. My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one day he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit.
And Keith Ledger's entire role in that was brilliant, especially that one bit where he's torturing that Batman impersonator. And That moment you realise, okay, you do not screw with this guy.
It's this bit, and I'll do the impression for you in a minute. Hang on one sec. It's when he goes, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Brian." Brian. And he goes, "I'm not afraid of you." And he goes, "Yeah, Brian, you really should be." And then he goes, "Look at me." And he goes, "Look at me." That's the moment when I went, "Oh shit, this guy means fucking business." You know? Yeah, Brian, you really should.
You're not the real Batman. Then why do you dress like him?
Yeah, then why do you dress like him? And he goes, "Because I'm not afraid of you." Yeah, Brian, you should be. Yeah, that. And every time Batman doesn't reveal himself, I will kill somebody. I'm a man of my word.
I felt like he did an amazing job. Really did.
He did. And it's a shame that he died a few months after finished filming. Apparently,
wasn't he originally going to reprise a role in the third Batman film?
Yeah, he was going to go. He was going to go to Arkham and see him in Arkham, sort of thing. You know,
the concept that he would ask the Joker about Bane. Supposedly, Joker would know who Bane was.
Something like that, yeah. I guess we'll never know now, you know. It's a shame really, you know, what happened, but you know, it is one of them things. I mean, but the thing is though, I think they could have recast him, you know, sort of have him in the shadows and have somebody doing the voice, I guess.
Yeah.
But actually, funnily enough though, in Batman Begins, when you see
When
Batman running
he's
down
down
the
the corridor
corridor.
in Arkham, there's a moment where you see somebody looking through a window, and it could well be Joker.
Yeah, his eyes are not unlike Keith Ledger's if you look carefully. But it was never. But the end was never tied to the second movie at all. Even though when he goes, "I've got his calling card," and he goes, "I'll check it out," and it's the Joker card.
Mm.
Apparently, that was just a little joke in there, like a little Easter egg. It wasn't supposed to be a Joker in the next film.
Yeah. I think if they hadn't been Joker, I think that second film wouldn't have been that good.
Oh, it's the best of the three, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, but the thing is, though, I'm glad they didn't go Riddler in that movie because they are quite realistic movies, and
Yeah.
it is a realistic portrayal of Batman,
Yeah.
despite his tech being just a bit. His tech's believable because I mean a lot of the movies, a lot of the TV shows, his Batman's tech's a bit far fetched, you know, but you believe it because it's Batman, you know. But in this, it's stuff that you could probably build, you know, and but Riddler would have just been that too silly, if you know what I mean.
I heard initially, obviously, the Dark Knight. I heard they were originally planning on having Harley Quinn in it as well.
No, that'd have ruined it for me.
Well, they didn't bring her into Suicide Squad, did they?
No, because I believe she's the first live action Harley Quinn we've had.
Yeah.
She was mentioned in I think it was Batman and Robin as one of the doctors in Arkham, but that was it. She was only ever mentioned by name and not actually seen on screen.
She has a very
Margot Robbins
cameo in one of the Arrow seasons, doesn't she? Is it season 3?
I have no idea. I've not watched Arrow. I need to watch it.
I'm supposed I'm behind on it anyway. I've not really watched it since season 3, but no, it's season 2. In season 2, Oliver goes to visit what I forget her name. The last who's in charge of the Suicide Squad.
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, he visits Amanda Waller, and during this particular bit, he's walking with her down this corridor, and as you go past one of the cells, it's kind of flips around, and you see Harley Quinn from the back. She's like banging on the door. It's kind of meant to link it together.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things. It's just, I think the problem is, Marvel have been doing these movies since 2008, right? So with 10 years they've been doing it, right? And all the TV shows tie into the movies, right? The biggest tie-in is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., obviously, right? And Agent Carter, which had never been fucking cancelled, but there you go. And the others on Netflix, like Daredevil and Punisher and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and all that, they have ties to the movies just because it's the same universe. Because I believe the first image of Daredevil is he picks up a newspaper that says the Battle of New York or something like that. Yeah. And some of the buildings that were destroyed in the battle, Kingpin had bought and rebuilt them to make, with real cheap, labor and stuff like that. So it ties it in just enough that you think it's a much wider universe rather than actually stepping on anybody's toes, which is good.
Yeah, what I've heard is for Infinity War Part 2, some of the characters from the Netflix series might actually appear in it.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will because I think they are keeping them separate but part of the same universe. Like they will mention people's names. They might get a mention, but I think the only one we might see is probably Punisher.
Yeah, I mean, because in Daredevil, in the Netflix series, Tony Stark is actually mentioned in an episode.
Oh yeah, they get mentioned in that, and I think that is the best way to do it. Just keep him as a mention, because if you bring, like I say, if you bring Robert Downey Jr. in it would kind of. I think the only person that could really bring in would be Nick Fury. Actually, that would be a best option. Bring Nick Fury in then it ties it better. Because if you bring anybody else in, it takes away from the show that you're watching, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is different because Coulson started out in the movies. So it works retroactively, and it's because they're close to the movies anyway, you know. It's like what's the best way? But the other side of the coin is DC. They're just doing their own continuity all over the place. Everything's different.
Yeah, they
don't
Yeah.
anything. That's the
and they
issue.
just don't give a shit unless,
No.
and this is possible, they're going to go for Crisis on Infinite Earths because they cast a Superman in Supergirl, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's possible that they are going for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Maybe. We'll have to see. What they need to do is they should reboot the whole thing, right? This is based on observation because fucking Affleck's left as Batman as well, hasn't he? Just as everything else is coming out. They should reboot the whole lot. Start with Aquaman being the first one, right? But get Bruce Timm in to bring Bat Universe in because that is a prime example of continuity, and that starts with Batman the Animated Series, right? It goes Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, and then it goes Justice League, and then sort of Static Shock's in there as well, kind of, and then you got Justice League Unlimited, and then after that you've got Batman Beyond, and then Justice League Unlimited ties Batman Beyond into it very well, you know. But it's just, I mean, they reference things that happen in Batman the Animated Series or Superman the Animated Series, and if you've never seen those, doesn't matter. It's like the Marvel movies. If you've never seen any of the other films, you can pick any one of those films and go, right. You know, say for example, you start with the first Thor movie, right? You know, you can hit the first Thor movie and not knowing anything about anything else and watch it as a first movie.
Yeah.
Same with Avengers, to be fair. You can pick Avengers up, first Avengers, without having seen any of the films and watch it and think this is a great movie. But
there's a lot of interesting rumours flying around regarding the next, Infinity Wars Part 2, if you will. There's a lot of interesting rumours flying around.
And remember the Ferengi Rule of Acquisition, Hear All, Trust Nothing. To be fair, I don't want to know what's going on.
Well, I've not really paid attention to them, but
I am not going to see the trailer. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to, be spoiled. I want to go in completely fresh and go, right, show me what you got. But I think I know too much already, and that's the bigger thing. And I'm starting to do that with movies now. I kind of don't want to watch a trailer anymore. I want to just go in completely fresh and go, right.
Yeah.
Because in this day and age, they'll show a trailer and then people will pick it apart and analyse fuck out of it. I mean, that's fine in some cases, but other times it's just, just watch the fucking movie, Wait till the movie's out, then analyse it. Then I'll sit there with you and go, right, you see this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and in cases, like a lot of trailers now include footage that isn't actually in the film.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've been doing that for years and years. Because sometimes the film was shot just for the trailer. What's the word one? Like Evil Dead remake, when she's under the floorboard and she pops her head up, she goes, "We're gonna get you." That was filmed just for the trailer.
Yeah.
Which pissed me off because I wanted to see that in the movie. But yeah, that's a common practice, been happening for years. Because don't forget, when they're putting the trailer together, when the editors putting the trailer together, they just send in footage.
Yeah, it's just random.
He doesn't know whereabouts it goes in the film or if it's been deleted or not. He just puts it into the trailer and go, look at this huge trailer. Which technically is false advertising, I would think.
It's kind of debatable whether or not you could class it as false advertising.
Well, I think it is, because they're showing you a clip from a film that's not in the film.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's like going. It's like going to. It's like going to Norland, right? And going, oh, I want a cheeseburger. All right, cool, right? And you see it on the picture and that, and cheeseburger on it, and it's got cheese and it's got salad and it's got bacon on and whatever. And they bring it to you. It's got no bacon on. You can go, well, I wanted a cheese and bacon burger, and there's no bacon on it. Well, that's false advertising. You said there was bacon on it. Oh well, we decided to delete those bacon, to make it a cohesive burger. See what I mean?
And I see what you mean. I mean, again, though, I mean, with every film ever, there's always, loads of deleted scenes that never make the final cut. I mean, in some films, there's like 3 or 4 endings that may not make the cut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time, the cut scenes for pacing, I mean,
this is an example I could use. I mean, Tony, you'll know what I mean because we've discussed this before. But as you know, Tony, like for example, Star Trek Voyager, that has like 3 or 4 different endings, doesn't it? I mean, obviously, I know
endings. Some of them I've just aired on the rumor mill and stuff like that. Like for example, the first ending we had was they were going to get back to the Alpha Quadrant at the end of the season 6 and have a season in the Alpha Quadrant, right? Then there was going to have where they didn't get home. It just set a course for home and you see him in Delta Quadrant, just that's it. Then it was the ending that we got, which is home. And then one of the rumors I heard was, I mean, this is years ago, when they get home and stuff like that, and then Janeway, and then they go, Captain, we're being, a coherent Tetron beam, we're being scanned, and then you see them, the first image of them going to the Delta Quadrant, and that's the end. So it's kind of Janeway dreamt the whole thing while she's expecting this thing to take them there. Again, would have been a bit of a cop out, but it's one of those shows where any of those would have worked.
Yeah, it's the. I mean, one thing that I'm absolutely avoiding, it's actually kind of beginning to annoy me, is obviously because Ant-Man and the Wasp has already been released in America. Like the internet's full of spoilers for it, and I'm literally doing my absolute best to avoid anything. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, right, I've kept well out of it.
Yeah. There's like YouTube's full of videos that keep popping up about ending
explain. It's not out here until the week we got to Auto Assembly. Fucking Auto Assembly, TF Nation. Sorry,
it's the 10th. I'm sure it's the week before we go.
Sorry, I said Auto Assembly because I've got an Auto Assembly sticker here on my computer, and I looked at that as I said it. It's TF Nation. Sorry.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like. Yeah, I mean, I also do my best to avoid it.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go full circle back to where we started. TF Nation's just fucking 22 days away.
It's not long. Not long at all.
Can't wait.
Can you tell I'm excited?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm fucking ecstatic, mate. I've got a fucking shit ton of money to spend this year as well. Because last year I didn't have that much money. So I had to pay out a few things right when I didn't want to. So it left me a bit short.
You got quite a haul last year, didn't you, Tony?
Yeah, I mean, I think as well is I picked out good things.
Yeah.
Like sort of, but not in a way that, I can't afford this, can't afford that. I mean, I had a couple £100 in my pocket, so basically I could have bought anything, right? But I think, I've said this before, I think if you go with no real shopping agenda, like if you don't have a list, an extensive list that's 10...
That's what we were talking about earlier, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally going with daily a list. Because the thing is, Tony and Lawrence, you'll probably get where I'm coming from here. The last time I went with an agenda, if you will, I had a list. I couldn't find a single thing on my list.
Yeah, exactly, same as me. The first year I went to Auto Assembly, the big thing I wanted was Insecticons. Could I find any? Could I fucking bollocks? Right? But the thing is, right, new stuff, all the new stuff's going to be there. That is a given. Kapow will have fucking mountains of the fucking shit, yeah? And then in-demand toys will have them and all the rest of it. Well, all the new stuff will be there. But for people like me, who like the new stuff, will buy the new stuff, but at TFN, that's when I go G1, Beast Wars, Animated, and all the rest of it, because that's the best place to buy that stuff. Because... But then again, I was saying earlier about... if you've got a list that right, and you go right, I want X, Y, Z, right, and you go in the dealer's room, and you get your fat wallet in your pocket, and you think, right, I want this, that, and the other. You go in, and you go to every table, don't have it, right? You'll go, oh fucking that TFN, fucking shit, they don't have the things I wanted, blah 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 blah. But if you go in there with this attitude, going, well, I would like, this, I'd like that, this, that, and the other, and I think you make better choices because you go to a table, don't you? You go to a dealer's table and you'll pick something up and you'll fucking proper examine it for ages. You'll go, yeah, this is all right. Oh, I only a tenner. Yeah. Do you know what? Fucking man, I love it. You know what I mean? You make better choices. And then you appreciate your haul better instead of just going nuts and just buying the first thing you see.
Go with an open mind. I mean,
you've got to have an open mind. Because I've been calling it recently. I've been calling it Schrodinger's dealer room.
It's a good analogy, that, actually.
It is, because before you go in, right, as, civilians, before we go in, that room has every transformer, right? Every single transformer that was ever made is in there before you go in, right? It both is and is not there at the same time. So it's Schrodinger's cat, yeah? It's a Schrodinger's dealer room, right? So, if you go in, I mean, when you go in, you'll know what's there, obviously. But yeah, I think you're best just to go, well, let's see what they've got. Show me what you've got. And I think you make better choices as well. I mean, I got a lot of stuff given to me last year as well. You'll get that. People go, oh yeah, you like such and such. Yeah, have it. Ah, cheers. So yeah, it's a like I say, I think having no agenda. Well, no, having an idea of what you want is better than having I must get, Masterpiece Optimus Primal, for example. I must have that figure above all others, and then you go in there and got it, you'll be pissed off. But if you go in, like I said, well, I'd like that figure, and I'd like a G1 Megatron or a Beast Wars Megatron or a.
That's what I really wanted last year was the G1 Megatron, and I think I was lucky enough to purchase the only one that was there.
Well, original G1 Megatron.
Yeah,
I've had mine.
I got him for about £60.
That's not a bad price. Is it an original one or is it a reissue?
Yeah, I think it's an original one.
Cool, because I know he's been reissued a couple of times, and then there's the Megaplex version as well, which is the original Microman Colors one, where he's got blue on the inside instead of red. I love G1 Megatron. He's so shit, but I love him. And he stood up there next to my G1 Prime. He's so cool. Well, that's cool. The conversation, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'll probably be. I'm probably going to head off in about 10 minutes, guys, because I'm going to go down to a local and have a cold pint outside.
Are you sure? It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, well, they're still open. They normally. I live just down the road I just live just up from a small pub that opens till after midnight. So
yeah, fair dues. You're quite the booze hound, aren't you, there, Loz?
What?
Quite the booze hound, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not far away now, boys.
No, we are. It's going to be absolute. It's going to be so irritating because the next 2 weeks are going to grind by so slowly.
You know the what? I mean, look at this week. We're already on fucking Thursday, nearly.
Yeah, true.
Right? This week we're on Thursday already. I mean, I've got to wait a day, then I get paid. Right?
A week on Friday.
Yeah, so is John. John told me last night. And Nick, and then you get fucking paid while you're there, don't you, as well?
No.
Do you know?
No, I get paid a week. No, sorry. I get paid. Hang on, give me a second. I know when I get paid next.
Because both John and Nick are getting paid the Friday that we're there. I don't know what you set fuckers.
I get paid the 2 weeks before we go.
Oh, so next week then, yeah.
Yeah, and then I get paid. The next time I'll get paid is the week after we get back. So I'm literally get paid next Friday. Oh,
your payday's near mine then. because my payday should be the 28th, but for some reason we're getting paid a day early, which is unusual. You usually have to wait till the fucking following Monday, and if we're really, really, really lucky, I have to wait till fucking, if it's a bank holiday, I have to wait till the Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think we're changing it now because I think all of us in the business have just went, if we're getting paid on a Saturday, can we get paid the Friday beforehand? Is that even possible? It looks like they've listened to us finally. But so I get paid Friday, and then, because like I say, actually, it is 3 weeks tomorrow that we'll be there, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
3 weeks tomorrow we'll be there.
That Thursday night we'll all be in the bar and.
Oh yeah. I think we're going to try and get a group of people to go food again, like we did last year.
Yeah, I'm sure we will do.
And to go back to that burger place, or
I'm easy. I'm up for anywhere. To be fair, I'll go anywhere you want to go. I mean, I'd like to try somewhere different. But if everybody wants to go the burger place, then yeah, we'll go there. I ain't bothered. But you try something different, see what else is there. Actually, I kind of fancy a fucking curry. We should go for a curry if there's one there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, there's a curry house in that. What is it? Resort World. Do you know what? After I've done this, I'm going to go and have a look on the internet, see if there is one. Yeah, big nice fucking red hot curry. Get in, son. And a few nice beers afterwards, just to cool you down. You know?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. Fuck it. What do you reckon that the price of Stella in that bar's gone up by 50p since last year?
Oh, but it has, yeah. I'm lucky because I'll have access to the executive lounge. Save me some money on booze.
Yeah, you fucker. How do you manage that?
Well, because my dad worked for Levi's, he had Hilton points because he used to stay in Hilton's when he had to travel. So he can get me access to the executive lounge.
Could you possibly let in a guest, a friend, perhaps? Maybe.
Excellent. See what I can do.
Excellent. I'll just line up fucking pint glasses on the desk and fill them all, please, and just go wah like that, and make that exact noise as well.
Shame that the bar have banned people selling stuff in the bar this year, haven't they?
They've been doing that since I think it's 2013. When
last year on the Friday, because last year on the Friday, I got a few things off a trader in the bar.
Well, the traders don't like it because, they want you to, pay for stuff in the dealer's room, which is understandable. But the thing is, right? I've said these days, if you are buying something off somebody, go to their room and do the deal, and just try and keep it between yourselves. Don't fucking, brandish it anywhere. But the thing is, though, the likelihood that person who's selling something is then going to use that money they've just got to go to the dealer's room and buy something. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah. But the dealer's got a bit hissy-fitty. Was it 2013? Because Millman had come down to the bar and he had a box full of stuff. Gareth come down to the bar and he had a box full of stuff. Jim was selling stuff at the bar, so I got my MP Soundwave from. And so there's a few people doing it. So if you've got something to sell, best thing you can do is go, I'm selling a few bits. I've rolled up in my room. Do you want to come and have a look? Somebody will go, yeah, what you got? So just do it that way. But don't broadcast it in front, shout the entire bar,
No.
If you're chatting to somebody and they go, well, I'm looking for such and such figure. Oh, I just happen to be selling that upstairs. Do you want to come and have a look at it? So then you've got extra money then to go down to the bar, the dealer's room, and go, here's a 50 quid I've just made. I'll buy this.
Yeah, I think probably for various reasons, but 2011, I just remember how the fact that they shut that bar early really killed the mood.
Yep.
Because I remember, I think it was.
And the reason is, do you know what the reason is? Shut the bar early because nobody was drinking there because the fucking prices were too expensive. Well, yeah. And I think that's why, in recent years as well, in this convention, everybody's gone to bed early.
Yeah.
That's why there's been no survivors photos and shit like that. Is because they don't want to be paying that ridiculous amount of money for a pint.
Well, the truth is, I mean, like most people, Tony, as you know, just buy a pint of whatever, and whatever you've got in the room, just go up, top it up, come down.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Because
the
we have that
thing,
where do you know? Remember where that little shop was near the opposite the bar? They made that into a little bar, and they were doing doom bars and stuff like that, and they were only £3 a pint.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went fucking nuts. I went yes, but it's only open for like 2 hours. So imagine cramming as many drinks as you can in 2 hours.
I mean, the thing that got me was when they shut the bar at the 2011. I didn't notice it because I was sat on the balcony, and this just shows how much of an effect it had. Because I was just sat on the balcony chatting away with people, and I just remember thinking to myself, "Hang on, there's not a lot of people on the balcony." And I thought people were in the back. Yeah. I looked in the bar, and it was empty, and the bar was shut. And I thought, I recounted, and there was less than 20 people still up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is as well, I mean, a lot of people went to little off license over the road.
Yeah, see, that was a great little shop, and I miss things like that.
Yeah, me too. I was just saying
we were right above the comic book shop. We were across the street from a load of takeaways. It was perfect.
And right above a fucking comic shop as well.
Yeah.
And there was loads of places to eat. There was an Indian across the road. There was a takeaway across the road. There was Witherspoon's pub just 2 minutes walk, and there was an all you can eat fucking Chinese around the corner as well. And then a couple of Subways.
Is that where it used to be?
Yeah. I mean, I can see. I mean, it wouldn't be big enough for us lot now to go there because there's just too many of us, right? Imagine trying to get all those people into that little bar in the balcony. Yeah. It'd be quite the squeeze, right? Plus, they didn't appreciate us drinking our own cans and shit like that on the balcony and getting takeaway and that and sitting out there and eating the fucking stuff. Because thing is that if you've got an hotel room, right, you can order takeaway and they'll bring it to your hotel room because while you're in there, that's your hotel room. So you can drink and eat whatever you want. You don't have to eat anything in the hotel. But if you go to the bar, sort of courtesy requires you to buy something at the bar and eat if you want. You know, I mean, you can always go out somewhere else, you know, but if you want to drink at the bar, you're going to have to pay those prices, which is a shame, really, because I am more likely to spend more money when I believe I'm getting a good deal.
Yeah.
You know, instead of paying like £6 a pint, if you go, well, it's $3.50, I'll go, yeah, all right. And I'll fucking stand there all night and drink at $3.50 a pint. But at $6.50 or whatever it is, it's like 21 quid and 23 quid. And that's for 4 drinks.
Yeah, and 12 quid will get you a fish finger sandwich.
Yeah, fucking 12 quid for a fish finger sandwich. Fuck my ass, man.
I've actually saw someone buy that one year, and
I've seen people buy it as well.
It's like where it's probably made up of 2 quid fish fingers and a quid bread loaf.
Fucking Captain Baird's our fish fingers.
Yeah, and they're charging 12 quid for it. It probably cost them 3 quid to buy the ingredients.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. I mean, I understand the reason why they didn't have discounted prices for us the last couple of years is because every time we've gone, the quilters have been there, and there's been other people staying at the hotel for other things. Like there was that Indian wedding there last year as well. So it's not fair on them when we're getting a discount and they're not.
Yeah.
Right? Because that would piss me off if I got to the bar and went, "Oh, well, how come all the quilters are getting 20% off or whatever?" You know. So you just see it from your perspective because you wouldn't like that, would you?
No.
But if they do it, just they won't. But if they do a general discount, most people are likely to more likely to spend more because they're getting a better deal. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, even if it was £4 a pint, I might be a bit. Fucking, that's £4 a pint, but I'm still probably going to buy 2 pints. 2 or more pints, but when it's nearly a tenner for a fucking 1 pint, you know,
it's not worth
it. It really isn't. I mean, do you know what though? Apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I was told it a few years ago. Apparently, they could actually sell beer from a tap. This is any pub will sell beer on a tap, you know, with tax for like £2 and still be in profit.
Oh, yeah, won't surprise me.
Well, they get lots of customers, won't they?
Fucking hell, I'll be there every night going, well, you see at Spiders, my local drinkery, Spiders, £1.80 for a pint. So, you know what I mean?
Stella or?
It used to be Stella. It's fucking, oh, was it now? A Spiders beer, it's called. So it's
a local beer.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think it is a local. I think it's something you can get commercially, but I think they bought it because it's Spiders and the place is Spiders. But the most expensive drink there is a drink called a Pangalactic Gargle Blaster, which is my drink of choice, right? And that's only £3.60, and the amount of alcohol in there would kill a mortal man in a single sip, you know. And so if that place can do it, this fucking hotel can do it and still make money, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the places in Leicester, the clubs. And I haven't been out in Leicester for years, but we've got like several clubs, some that are very cheap, some that were quite expensive. I mean, in my local town, we don't really have a official proper nightclub anymore. When we had closed down, I don't really go there anymore. We have a pub that's also kind of a nightclub.
Yeah. Late pub, as it used to be called.
Yeah.
But
the very first nightclub I went to when I was 18, it was at Butlins in Minehead, and it was a pirate-themed club.
Butlins. Oh, yeah, we used to go to Butlins for years. It was great. Fucking, but I don't want a negative thing about Butlins. It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Which one did you go to?
The Skegness one.
Yeah, that's where we went. I've been to all of them in the past.
No, we've only ever been to the Skegness one. We haven't been to any of the others. Because there used to be loads around the country. Now, I think the only one now is the Skegness one.
Yeah, there's one at Minehead and there's one at Bognor Regis.
Oh, they've still got them. I thought they'd shut them down.
The last one I went to was several years ago. I went to the one at Minehead for a weekend with a friend.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so what time are you actually? Yeah, before we all go then. So when are you getting to the hotel then, Loz?
Well, I think I should be getting the same coach you're getting when it calls at Leicester.
Ah, cool.
And I think it calls at Leicester at sort of 2:30. I think, because you get it quite early, and you get it around 9:30, obviously, because you're coming all the way from Hull.
No, at 2:30 it says we're getting to Birmingham, so it's probably
at 1:30.
1:30, yeah, we'll get to Leicester, yeah.
My coach leaves Leicester at 1:30, so.
Cool. No, it's cool, man. Yeah. I was just asking, that was all, because I was saying to John about if there's 4 of us, get the taxi from the station to the hotel and back.
Yeah, split it between us. Yeah, it'd be about £2.50, wouldn't it?
No. It was last time we got it. It was 21 quid, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah.
So between 3 of us, that's like a £5 each. That's only £2 more than the train. But the best part of it is, gets you right outside the fucking hotel. There's no walking around, right?
Nah.
Coming back, we'll all be knackered. We'll all be hungover. We'll all be fucking sleep deprived, and all like that. So coming out of there and back again, it'll cost us about £5. You know. So I think that's, like I say, if there's 4 of us, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. You up for that, Sam?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't sound convinced.
That's fine.
Definitely.
Well, that's what I mean.
Last year I got a taxi straight from the coach station because I couldn't find where to get the bus, the shuttle bus thing. So I got a taxi, and I was going to pay it. It was cost me for a tenner. It would have cost me a tenner, but luckily, because my dad was with me the first night to just get me checked in and everything. Yeah, he and I arrived at exactly the same time, and he ended up paying for it. So.
Oh, that's all right then. Well, yeah, we'll just get a we'll just call a cab, and I'll say it'll be a £5.
My dad won't be coming this year, so
that's all right then. Yeah, so we'll do that, and it'll just get us to the hotel a lot quicker, and then we can just get there. Get our room sorted, dump the fucking gear, because I want to shower because I'll be hot, sweaty and knackered and because I hate that fucking coach, but it's the cheapest option, unfortunately. And
Yeah,
then
it's easier than going because I'd have to get 2 trains to get up to Birmingham, and then obviously get another train to the.
Well, it's from Hull, right? It's 160 odd quid on train.
Jesus.
Yeah, to Birmingham City Centre.
You sure? I don't remember paying that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't back then. No, because we got it in 2011. That was the only time.
I think it was only about 50 quid.
Yeah, it was then, not now.
We've got up, doubled in price then.
Yeah, that's 7 years of fucking inflation.
My return ticket on the National Express was only 15 quid something.
Oh, you bastard!
How much was yours?
It was like nearly 50 quid, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah, about that.
About 45 quid or thereabouts. Yeah, but the thing is, though, Loz, you only live one stop away. We have to come all the way from Hull, remember?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine. I mean, like I say, it's just the cheapest option we've got. Unfortunately, is going that fucking.
Yeah, you get like half an hour break at services, don't you, on both?
Yeah. Which is good because you need to get up and stretch your legs because you don't want fucking a blood clot forming in your legs. You've got to get up and have a walk around. You've got to do it.
Yeah.
You know? Even if you just like use the toilet and stand outside.
It goes from Hull and it goes to Doncaster, doesn't it? It goes Hull, Doncaster.
Yeah, it goes to Hull, then to Donny, and then to services, I want to say, and then Nottingham. Derby? No, not Derby. No, Nottingham, Leicester, and then Birmingham. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I know that journey. It's burned into my fucking memory. Is that journey? You know.
Do you think it's worth it to get there?
And every fucking blade of grass on the way. You know, we've done it. This will be, hang on, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This will be the 8th time we've gone on this fucking train. No, it can't be right. Nah, 7th time, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6th time. I can't count.
It's so better than the train. I'm going to tell you, remember the last time we got a train and everything just, what could go wrong went wrong?
Well, that was 2011, the year everything went wrong, remember?
Yeah. We almost ended up on the wrong train.
Yeah.
On the way back, we couldn't, all the seats were taken, even ours which were reserved.
So we had to fucking sit in the corridor all the way home, yeah.
And that was
we got to Leeds.
Because we were stood for 3 hours with all our stuff, and it was just awful.
So we got to fucking Leeds, yeah. I mean, then we got a fucking train back, yeah. Then we got the fucking then we could get a seat. But yeah, that was a fucking weird year. That year, 2011.
Really, they almost cancelled it, didn't they? Because of the riots.
Because of the riots, yeah. That was a weird fucking time that year. But no, I mean, but anyway, I don't want to talk about the negativity of all this thing. I mean, the thing is, we're going there to have fun. We're going there to have a laugh, joke, drink, buy some toys, watch Sam Bush, and watch the some panels and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I really am excited. I keep saying it, but I really am excited. I'm in that because my birthday being July is the last hurdle for me, and then I know right, the next couple of weeks is just nothing till TFN, So, fucking I can't wait. Can't fucking wait. So, yeah, I've not done many videos this year, have I?
I've only done one official TF Nation video, but I'm getting more into doing these live streams.
Yeah, it's just for me. I mean, because my PC monitor is fucked. I need to buy a new. In fact, I need to buy a new computer. When I get back, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a new computer. I'm just going to build one. But so usually when I'm editing, I've got my telly on and I'm watching fucking something on TV. But now I can't do that. I have to use my TV as my computer monitor. It's kind of fucking the whole process has now become laborious to make videos, and because like I say, when I've got my monitor here, because my TV is here, that's what's reflected off my arms there. My TV is there. I can edit and still watch TV at the same time, and it's not a problem. But now I've got to look there and turn it all off and do it. It's a right pain in the fucking ass, tell you. Right then, Loz. Yes, if you are going to go, I will go too, and I will catch you all in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to try and do one more, I think, before we get to TFM. We want to try and do one on the Wednesday night, don't we, Sam?
Yeah, try and get a load of TFM people involved if we can.
Well, we could, yeah, we could try that, but it depends because for me, Wednesday is part of the ritual, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because that's the day I either meet Sam and Joe and we go as they get all our gear and that. And I get all my toiletry, like shower gel and stuff like that to go with it. And then I spend ages packing and then unpacking, making sure I've got everything and all goes in. It's all part of the plan. And it's kind of make sure I've got everything I want to get signed as well, you know, which reminds me, I'm going to have to get everything out this week because I like to be ready. I'm getting this signed. Can't look at me. That's Stanley Bush. It's going to be awesome. And apparently this album, this version of it is really rare.
Yeah, it is.
And I got this in this version of the Transformers the movie album is really rare.
Yeah.
And I got this from HMV back in 2001. And I'm just taking this bit. I'm going to get Stan to sign it. It's going to be fucking cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah. It's going to be fucking cool, lads.
Well, that's great. Okay, guys. Well, as we'll say thank you to everyone who's watched. We have had a few viewers in. It may have only been the one and the same viewer, but all appreciated nonetheless. So this is Ataku Solo 90 signing off and say thanks to my guests, 000firestorm and Soundwave SG1. And,
always welcome.
And we'll all be meeting in person at TF Nation in a few weeks. So I've just spoke to John Sam because he said he was going to come on for the last few minutes, but because we're just about to go off, he says he's okay to come on Friday. Would you be free on Friday?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to let you know.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, well just let us know, mate. Just let us know, Tony. That's all right.
So if you like this video, please donate to my Patreon and give me a big thumbs up. Helps the channel. And you can check out this playlist in the,
Do you have a page?
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thanks to all you guys. We'll be back very soon.
Bye.
Live long and prosper.
Take care. Night all.
Bye bye.